From Southern Colorado's high-definition news leader, this is News Channel 13, where the news comes first.
A widespread threat is keeping hundreds of thousands of children out of school today in Los Angeles, why the school district says it had to close down every single school.
Today we have been dealing with snowy and windy conditions. How long this will last, what to expect throughout the rest of the day, I've got your forecast next.
And that wintry weather means a snow day for a lot of kids. Many districts canceled class because conditions were so bad this morning. We have team coverage across southern Colorado telling you what to expect throughout the day. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Rana Novini.
And I'm John Carroll. And first at noon, we're following this story out of Los Angeles, where the second largest school district in the nation closed down all schools today after a threat.
The Los Angeles Unified School District says they received a threat this morning, but no specifics have been released about that threat, and they're not sure how credible it is at this time. LA police are not in tactical alert, and the FBI is involved. LAPD says the school closures are just out of caution. The superintendent of the district says the threat was widespread.
It was not to one school, two schools, or three schools. It was many schools, not specifically identified.
The superintendent asked authorities to search all of the roughly 900 charter schools and the K-12 schools in the Los Angeles area. We will keep you updated as we learn more about the story.
All right, turning to our weather now. A lot of students are celebrating a snow day here today.
Yeah, Storm Tracker 13's Abby Acone is in the Weather Center tracking the storm. KRDO News Channel 13 reporters are out all around southern Colorado, keeping you safe, covering stories of the latest snow. We have Dana Molina, who is live in northern El Paso County, Bonnie Silkman in Woodland Park, and Storm Tracker 13 meteorologist Jay Polk live in Colorado Springs. We will get to everyone in just a minute.
Want to start with a look outside right now for our neighborhood weather network camera. It is our exclusive Viero wireless camera in Lyman along I-70, and you see the plains getting hit just as much as here along the Pikes Peak region. Storm Tracker 13's Abby Acone is in the Weather Center now, and Abby, this was a real equal opportunity storm, but the sun's out.
That's right, equal opportunity, especially for portions of El Paso, Pueblo counties, Tello County as well, stretching out toward La Junta, Lyman, and Burlington. But the very southeastern corner of the state dodged those showers today. Here's a live look outside in the Steel City from our Pueblo Chieftain Neighborhood Weather Network camera. Winds stay calm, but that flag has been moving around in the distance. Temperatures are very cool. Right now, folks are getting along just fine in Pueblo, and the main thoroughfares are looking good, but it's those secondary streets, neighborhood roads, and parking lots, on, off ramps. You know the drill. Some of those bridges, those will be trouble spots throughout the afternoon and into the overnight hours. Right now, this is a view from our Gold Hill Mesa Neighborhood Weather Network camera, our newest Neighborhood Weather Network camera in the family. Temperatures sit at 20 degrees. Winds are calm, but you could tell the wind might be moving around that camera lens just a bit. We've seen some impressive snow totals roughly within the range of what we were expecting. Significant snow at Wolf Creek Pass, as you'd expect, 23 inches. 12 inches at Palmer Lake, body of water, that makes sense. 6 inches for Monument, anywhere between 4 to 5 inches depending on the neighborhood in Woodland Park, roughly 3 for Colorado Springs. Live HE Doppler radar is still showing some of that snow, spotty nature for Pueblo County, continuing near and along the Palmer Divide. This will be on and off throughout the rest of the afternoon. We'll time out that snow for you coming up next. But first, we want to take you to KRDO Channel 13 reporter Bonnie Silkman. She's live in Woodland Park. She's continuing our team coverage this afternoon. How are conditions right now, Bonnie?
John and Rana, it's a really windy start up here on our Tuesday up here in Teller County at Woodland Park. Big story of the day, really two big stories, is the cold and that wind. That wind up here is just really blowing around all of that snow. My hat almost blew off of me just a couple of times. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see some of the conditions. They call this the city above the clouds. Today, we're really the city in the clouds. You can see the clouds are moving back just a little bit as the sun is really trying to peek its way out. If you take a look at the roads in front of me here, downtown in Woodland Park, well, we can actually see the pavement now. So that is an improvement from this morning. The plows really trying to do a good job here. If you take a look at this video we took earlier, you might be able to tell just how windy it was up here this morning. That wind has died down a little bit. Really though, that wind blew around the snow, making visibility and snow drifts a problem for drivers. The plows, like I said, they were out in full force trying to stay ahead of the storm, and Teller County is on accident alert right now. We did speak with a business owner up here who is very busy shoveling this morning. He, along with many others in Woodland Park, though, have a great attitude about this weather.
Well, I love the weather. It's Colorado. We're supposed to have snow. Not much to complain about. We have 300 average days of sunshine per year. A little bit of snow makes it Christmassy outside. I think it gets everybody in the spirit. Hopefully they'll come out here and start spending some money.
And he's certainly right about that Christmas spirit. It really is a winter wonderland up here with holiday lights on the trees and a very, very fresh couple of layers of snow. So it really makes for a beautiful view. You know, the drivers might not love it as much, but it really is gorgeous. We've been seeing some amazing photos and videos from all of you viewers. Thank you so much for sharing your story. That certainly helps us tell the weather story here in southern Colorado. And to continue our coverage on the weather today, we're going to kick things over to Storm Tracker 13 meteorologist Jay Polk. He's been covering the weather conditions down the hill in Colorado Springs. Jay?
Thanks, Bonnie. We're in northwestern Colorado Springs. This is the Rock Rimmon neighborhood, and what we're looking at here is Delmonico, which is one of the main thoroughfares in this neighborhood. We're standing next to a plaza that serves as sort of a crossroads for this neighborhood. A lot of people come shopping here when they do their shopping in the Rock Rimmon neighborhood. And the road, as you can tell, is very much still snow-covered this afternoon. And as we look back towards Rock Rimmon, we're still seeing plenty of snow on the highway itself as well. Earlier on today, we were out and about in the neighborhood, and we were taking some pictures of some of the roads that were in pretty rough shape. And of course, as we gone through the morning into the afternoon, a little bit of sunshine has broken out, hopefully to help to melt some of that snow, but that has not really been the case as we've gone through this morning because temperatures are quite cold. Back live now, you can definitely tell that there's no doubt a nice cold wind out there, and this is helping to really make those wind chill temperatures down to close to zero. You heard Abby tell us how it was 20 at Gold Hill Mesa, and with this wind at about 10 to 15 miles per hour, the wind chill is near zero. Be careful if you're going to be out and about later on this afternoon, especially because the wind's going to stay fairly gusty. That's helping to blow some of the snow, by the way, over the roads once again. Now, up the road a little ways from where we're standing right now is Dana Molina. She's standing at Monument. Dana, what's going on up there?
Good afternoon. We are in northern El Paso County where wind gusts are so strong right now. It is brutally cold out here. Now looking at the roads, take a look at I-25. That on the bright side is significantly better than it was earlier this morning. I-25, most of it has been cleared out pretty well. When you get from North Academy north, there are some snowy spots on the road, but again, much better than they were this morning. El Paso County deployed snowplows at 2 this morning. They are in full call out with 33 snowplows out on the roads. Still, crews haven't gotten to all of them and drivers have run into some problems. We noticed at least one car stuck on Highway 105 in Monument earlier today. Others had to help push him out. And we spoke with a different driver who says in times like these, you can see there's some good people out there.
When I came off I-70 on a 225, I couldn't make the hill, and I don't know who this guy is. I'd love to meet him, and I'm not making it. I'm stuck. He just came up behind me, flashed his lights, and I said, come on. He pushed me, I'll bet you 1.5 miles, easily up the hill.
That driver says that he was driving from 16 miles east of DIA to Monument. That drive took him well over 3 hours. Now back out here live, if you are going to be heading out, keep in mind that these strong wind gusts are going to be a factor in your drive. We have seen some drifting snow which could affect your visibility, and make sure that you bundle up because it is very cold out here, and again, this wind just makes it so much worse. Reporting live in El Paso County, Dana Molina, KRDO News Channel 13.
Well, thank you, Dana, and our entire team of intrepid reporters out there. They really are storm troopers. Hey, it was a really rough morning through the Denver metro area. I-25 was closed at multiple ramps like University and Spear Boulevard because there were too many accidents and jackknife semis. DIA had to cancel 230 flights so far. Many more have delays of at least 45 minutes. Here is a live look right now, the camera at DIA in the soup. If you have a flight today, you can double check the status at flydenver.com. Multiple school districts are also closed today.
And commuters in Pueblo also had to slow down this morning because of snow there. The plows were out early working to get the streets cleared up. A lot of the snow was wet and heavy in Pueblo, so no closures there, but still drivers had to be very cautious. The sun this afternoon will hopefully help melt that snow. And the snow so bad in some areas that the Department of Transportation put a mandatory chain law into effect from C-470 near Santa Fe all the way to I-70. Here's a live look at the area now. You can see just how bad the road conditions are there. Snow-packed for sure. That means all commercial vehicles have to have chains if they want to travel that stretch of the highway. CDOT says it's a rare move, but it should give drivers an idea of just how bad conditions are. We want to thank all of our viewers for sending in photos today of the snow in your neighborhood. Here are some of the photos that you've shared with us, helping us tell the weather story today. This one taken at Fox Run. Our thanks to Jeremy for sharing that one with us. Here's another look at the Winterland in Cristola. Terry sent us this photo. And Valerie says she saw Highway 96 transform into an ice rink. Not fun to drive on that. We hope everyone is staying safe out there. Don't take photos at the expense of your safety for sure. You can check out more snowy photos on our website, krdo.com.
Turning to other news now, police have identified the person who was killed in yesterday's homicide in Pueblo. Police say 16-year-old Elijah Aguila was shot near a park around 7 last night. That's on the city's south side near the state fairgrounds. Police say he had been dropped off at a hospital where he later died. The coroner says he died of one gunshot wound. It's a big step in helping teens become more independent, but many so-called helicopter parents are guilty of making a classic blunder. We'll explain coming up.
The Republican presidential candidates are in Las Vegas for their final debate of 2015. We'll look at what to expect from the frontrunners.
And we're learning new information about the San Bernardino shooter's Facebook post. We'll share that with you coming up.
Here's another live look outside from our Abba Eye Care neighborhood weather network camera at Powers and Woodman, where folks seem to get along just fine. Be careful of those on and off ramps. Those might prove to be a bit tricky with a few icy spots. We'll have a glance at what to expect throughout the rest of the day coming up next.
KRDO News Channel 13, KRDO News Radio, and American Family Insurance are proud to salute our servicemen and women with military holiday greetings to friends and family in our viewing area.
We're the Combs family stationed in Misawa, Japan. We'd like to wish our family and friends a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy holidays from your local American Family Insurance agent, Kathy Smith.
After I got hurt in a car wreck, my brother told me to get a lawyer. He told me to call Hoyser & Hoyser, but I didn't. I should have listened. I should have called Hoyser & Hoyser.
After my car wreck, it took the insurance company 2 years to settle my case. I should have called Hoyser & Hoyser.
I called Hoyser & Hoyser, and they settled my case fast. In the end, I got $550,000. Yeah, you should have called Hoyser & Hoyser.
I'm attorney Gordon Hoyser. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call me. It's just that easy.
Call 520-9909.
Hi!
It's wonderful to see you.
Wow, this looks wonderful.
I bet this is something wonderful. Gosh, thank you so much. You're welcome.
Wonderful.
To all of you, and the most wonderful time of year. Cheers.
Cheers. For all the things for your holiday, King Soopers.
KRDO Mobile on the Go, powered by Overhead Door.
Holiday shopping is easy with one trip to Patsy's Candies, a local tradition. Patsy's uses the freshest, high-quality ingredients, creating one-of-a-kind delectables you'll be proud to give. Festive tins brimming with gourmet popcorn, gift baskets, elaborate assortments of chocolates, toffee, and more. Find everything from stocking stuffers to hostess gifts. There's something for everyone on your list, and you can find it all at Patsy's on 21st Street, just south of Cimarron.
Welcome back, everyone. The fifth debate for the Republicans is hours away. The stage is set and 9 contenders are ready. Donald Trump and Ted Cruz have been battling back and forth in the polls, on social media, and in interviews for the last week. ABC's Carla Barguerena tells us a junior senator from Texas is giving Trump a lot of trouble in a critical state.
And they're all coming after me. So far, everyone that's attacked me has gone right down the tube, so that's a good.
Hours before the big showdown, Donald Trump telling supporters at a rally he's ready. The GOP frontrunner will be center stage again in Las Vegas, but this time standing next to a new rival who is cutting his lead short.
Trump, 41. Cruz 14. And everyone else much lower.
New polls in Iowa show Ted Cruz is now in a virtual tie with Trump. Still, the junior Texas senator is refusing to retaliate against Trump's insults.
I don't think the American people are interested in a bunch of candidates bickering like school children.
There will be 7 others on the Las Vegas stage, including Dr. Ben Carson, a one-time Iowa frontrunner who has plummeted in the polls, and Florida Senator Marco Rubio, who is opting to take aim at President Obama instead of his Republican rivals.
Last Sunday, the president spoke to the nation in an effort to calm us and make us feel more comfortable. I swear to you, I wish he hadn't spoken at all.
Trump predicts he too will be a punching bag during the debate.
We love you, Trump! I love you too, man.
And claims he's ready.
It's going to be good.
This is the last debate of the year for Republicans. The Democrats are set to debate for a third time this Saturday, right here on ABC. In New York, Carla Barrierina, ABC News.
And tonight's debate starts at 6:30 Mountain Time. Democrats will square off in a debate hosted by ABC News on Saturday night. That one begins at 6 o'clock. You can see full coverage of that debate right here on KRDO News Channel 13. Following the mass shooting in San Bernardino, yesterday we told you that the shooters had suspicious posts on their social media sites years ago. We have new information today about those posts. Authorities say that Tashfeen Malik's social media postings promoting jihad were written under a pseudonym. The privacy setting only allowed a small circle of people to see those posts, so it's likely that even if U.S. immigration officers had screened her social media, they probably wouldn't have been able to see it. Well, you don't expect to find healthy items in vending machines, but that's about to change, and you may be surprised who's behind it.
And the launch of a Russian rocket bound for the International Space Station marks a major milestone.
And let's give you another live look outdoors, this time from our Spanish Speaks Veterans Community Living Center Neighborhood Weather Network camera. The flag is whipping around, winds out of the west at this camera location at 14 miles an hour. Cloudy but not snowy from this view. We'll give you other live looks and much more after the break.
KRDO News Channel 13, KRDO News Radio, and American Furniture Warehouse are teaming up with Toys for Tots.
Help a child in need by dropping off your donation of a new unwrapped toy at any American Furniture Warehouse.
To see a list of where you can donate, head to KRDO.com.
KRDO News Channel 13 at 10.
Bringing fresh perspective to the issues that affect your life.
To provide you with coverage that's relevant.
Innovative.
Authentic.
Just like you.
KRDO News Channel 13 at 10, where the news comes first.
At Backus & Schenker, most of our cases do settle out of court with fair compensation, like the $3.75 million recovery we obtained for a mother whose claim was denied by her insurance company. Backus & Schenker, our passion is justice.
If you're looking for the ultimate entertainment experience, you're ready. Ready to bring your TV and internet together like never before. You're ready for X1 from Xfinity. Call 1-800-949-1010 and get Xfinity TV, internet, and voice for only $33.33 each a month for 2 full years when you bundle all 3. With X1 DVR service, you can watch and record up to 6 shows at once. Plus, Xfinity delivers America's fastest internet according to speedtest.net. It doesn't get any faster than that. Call 1-800-949-1010 and switch to Xfinity TV, internet, and voice for only $33.33 each a month for 2 full years when you bundle all 3. Plus, add X1 DVR service free for a year and get free professional installation, so it's even easier to switch. It's all backed by our 30-day money-back Comcast customer guarantee, so it's risk-free. X1 will change the way you experience TV. You're ready for Xfinity. Call 1-800-949-1010 today. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
After my car wreck, it took the insurance company 2 years to settle my case. I should have called Hoyser & Hoyser.
I called Hoyser & Hoyser, and they settled my case fast. I got $550,000.
Call me, it's just that easy.
Call 520-9909.
Welcome back to KRDO News Channel 13 at noon. Hope your Tuesday has treated you well so far, and hopefully you've been able to make it safely into work if you still had that. And we're still dealing with some snowy and icy conditions, especially on side streets and parking lots. Use caution there. Folks are negotiating the Motor City Curve, and it seems like they're getting along just fine from our Phil Long Dealerships Neighborhood Weather Network camera. It's cool out there, it's overcast, and we are still seeing some pockets of light snow. Current temperatures sit in the teens and the 20s. Similar temperatures temperature range off to the mountains and the mountain valleys. Wind gusts will be an issue throughout the day, and they've been proving to be rather difficult, at least earlier this morning. We had some wind-driven snow, blowing snow that was really causing reduced visibility. Today, this afternoon, those wind gusts could be up to 40 miles an hour in a few spots, making temperatures feel even cooler. It will be dangerously cold at times. So if your kids are out of school, which many of them are, make sure that they have plenty of layers as they're getting outside to build a snowman. Live HE Doppler radar is indicating some of those flurries near and along the Palmer Divide, just as we were expecting. Some spotty snow taking place for Pueblo County. There's also a line of some snow just near Burlington, north of I-70. We'll keep a very close eye on it. Throughout the day, we could see just a couple of other pockets of light snow and some flurries. And between 4 and 7 for the Pikes Peak region and near and along the Palmer Divide, we could see another burst of snow as the system continues to spin off to the east-northeast. We'll have to watch that for you. It's just a possibility at this point. Beyond that, we'll stick with mostly cloudy skies with some slick and icy spots as temperatures overnight plummet and we see refreezing where we saw some snow earlier today. Skycast shows snow continues for the mountains along the Palmer Divide and into the northeastern plains throughout the rest of the day. A quarter before 8 shows still spotty snow popping up along the Palmer Divide and into the northeastern corner of the state. We'll clear through tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we get in on more sunshine, similar temperatures, but even still it's not going to be quite as bad as what we're seeing out there. Highs tomorrow are expected to be, again, relatively cool, ranging in the 30s. Temperatures for your Thursday will be in the upper 20s due to a cold front that passes that day. But temperatures soar Friday and Saturday, reaching the 40s and 50s with a slight cool down on the way Sunday into Monday. In Pueblo, we'll see that we'll really start to clear things out and dry things up too. 38 for tomorrow's high temperature, 34 for you on Thursday as we cool things down ever so slightly. Westerly winds will help warm those temperatures Friday and Saturday as we get that downsloping effect as winds kind of come off of the mountains. Tomorrow for Canyon City, 37 is expected with 33 for your Thursday. A mixture of sunshine and clouds will take us through the weekend, even through the start of next work week. So you can see we don't really have a real snow day, at least like what we're seeing today, in the next 7 days. However, with the passing of that cold front on Thursday, we can't rule out a few areas of light snow. This will especially take place in the mountains. Right now, it looks to be extremely isolated in nature, but of course you know that we'll be keeping you posted if that changes. In Teller County, we also can't rule out a bit of snow for the second half of the weekend. We will have a glance at those overnight lows and much more for you coming up next.
Yeah, don't expect to see much melting for a while here.
That's right. I mean, temperatures overnight are going to dip to the teens. It's going to be so cold.
All
Thanks,
right.
Abby.
Bundle up. Thanks, Abby.
Well, this is pretty cool. An astronaut made history today.
Yeah, he blasted off from a launch pad in Kazakhstan on his way to join the crew of the International Space Station. Tim Peake is the first British astronaut to join the ISS crew and the first official British astronaut in space. Peake is a European Space Agency astronaut, and he'll spend the next 6 months orbiting Earth on the ISS. It's one of the more bizarre sights from the conflict in Syria. A truck once belonging to a Texas plumber is being used by ISIS. We'll tell you how it got there and why the former owner is filing a lawsuit.
Later, a Pennsylvania man's holiday display is causing controversy. Find out why he says it's misunderstood.
And we want to give you a live look outside right now at our Peak Internet camera in Woodland Park. Only 13 degrees out there. Winter wonderland. We'll be right back.
News Channel 13 is sponsored by American Furniture Warehouse.
Timberline Foam and Upholstery Supply has everything for reupholstering furniture, including foam, fabric, tools, and more. Come see the largest selection of fabric in southern Colorado with great prices. Timberline Foam and Upholstery, 3200 North Stone Avenue.
I was walking across the street. I stopped in the median. A car veered over and hit me. I had thousands of dollars in medical bills, so I called Frank Azar. The insurance company didn't want to pay. Frank gave them 30 days, then they paid me $1.25 million.
I'm attorney Frank Azar. Of course, every case is different, and I can't guarantee you $1.25 million on your case. But if you're hurt in a car wreck, call me. I'll go to work to get you every dollar you deserve.
If you live in Colorado and don't have dental insurance, listen to this important message.
I know how important it is for my patients to maintain their dental health. When patients postpone care because they don't have a dental plan, it may affect their overall health. And putting off care could be more costly, too. That's why I'm so pleased Delta Dental has plans for individuals and families designed to fit your budget, so you can get the dental care you need and prevent bigger problems later. Delta Dental has been making dental care more affordable for millions across the nation for more than 50 years.
If you don't have dental benefits, are self-employed, or on Medicare, call now for your free quote. Your dentist may already be part of our network, the largest in the nation. You'll have a choice of Delta Dental individual and family plans that cover exams, cleanings, fillings, crowns, and more. So call now.
Call 1-844-764-5313, 1-844-764-5313.
Double down and double legal.
On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen. Ho, ho, ho. Join us at the Double Eagle Saturday, December 19th for your chance to enter our Comet's Cash Challenge. Beginning at 2 p.m. and continuing throughout the day, 25 contestants will be selected to play Comet's game board to win cash prizes. One winner takes home $5,000 in cash. Happy holidays from all of us at the Double Eagle Hotel and Casino. Ho, ho, ho.
Double down at the Double Eagle Hotel and Casino.
Timberline Foam and Upholstery Supply has everything for reupholstering furniture, including foam, fabric, tools, and more. Come see the largest selection of fabric in Southern Colorado with great prices. Timberline Foam and Upholstery, 3200 North Stone Avenue.
Welcome back to KRDO News Channel 13 at noon. Here is what it looks like at the top of Pikes Peak right now, our COG Railway camera. It is socked in with a lot of fresh snow on top of America's mountain.
Well, today's the deadline to sign up for health care through the government exchanges if you want coverage to begin on January 1st. But if you don't have time today, that's okay. You still have the chance to sign up for Obamacare for next year if you register by the end of January. The Affordable Care Act requires all Americans to have health insurance or pay a fine. Vending machines don't have the best reputation for healthy options, but Pepsi is trying to change that. It's unveiled the new Hello Goodness vending machine, which offers better-for-you choices. Products include snacks like Lay's oven-baked chips, Gatorade, and gluten-free and fat-free options. Oddly enough, the one thing you won't find in their vending machines is the company's flagship brand, Pepsi.
Go figure. As a parent, your child's health is important to you, and that doesn't end when they're teenagers, though they might think differently. But a new study says to tread carefully, or you might be making a mistake by being too close. New today, ABC's senior medical contributor Timothy Johnson tells us more about helicopter parenting.
Helicopter parents. That's the term we use for those parents who are overly involved, even to the point of their child's detriment. Now, a new poll conducted by C.S. Mott Children's Hospital suggests that parents are taking over at doctors' visits for their teens. And as a result, these teens are not learning to take control of their own health. Nearly 40% of parents in this poll say they alone, not their teen, ask questions during the visit. 2/3 admitted to completing health history forms without involving their teen. And 70% didn't involve their teen in decisions about vaccines. The researchers offered several strategies for parents to get their teens more involved. Encourage your teen to write down questions prior to the visit. Have your teen check in and help complete forms. And wait for them to speak first during the visit. So next time you bring your teenager to the doctor, take a step back. It could be an opportunity for your child to start taking charge. With this Medical Minute, I'm Dr. Timothy Johnson.
Well, at first glance, it looks like a festive Christmas scene. Then the word ISIS jumps out. But it's what Santa's doing that's raising eyebrows in this neighborhood.
And coming up later, Hollywood royalty out in full force for the premiere of the new Star Wars movie.
And here's a live look from our American Furniture Warehouse camera, I-25 in Fillmore. And the interstate in much better shape there this noon hour. It's still cold, 22 degrees and windy on this Tuesday afternoon.
This season, we honor the service of our military men and women.
Hi, I'm Catherine Coughlin here at Longstow Regional Medical Center in Germany. So to our family in Pueblo,
Granny and Grandpa, Sophie, Corey, and Chris and Joel.
And to our family in Colorado Springs,
Chris, Alex, and Matt, and their children.
Merry Christmas, we love you.
Happy holidays from your local American Family Insurance agent, Danette Trujillo.
Holiday shopping is easy with one trip to Patsy's Candies, a local tradition. Patsy's uses the freshest, high-quality ingredients, creating one-of-a-kind delectables you'll be proud to give. Festive tins brimming with gourmet popcorn, gift baskets, elaborate assortments of chocolates, toffee, and more. Find everything from stocking stuffers to hostess gifts. There's something for everyone on your list, and you can find it all at Patsy's on 21st Street, just south of Cimarron.
After my car wreck, I needed surgery, but the insurance company wouldn't pay for it. My doctor told me to call Hoiser & Hoiser. I should have listened. I should have called Hoiser & Hoiser.
I got some bad advice after my car wreck, and my settlement was really low. I should have called Hoiser & Hoiser.
After my wreck, I called Hoiser & Hoiser. They settled my case for over $290,000. Yeah, you should have called Hoiser & Hoiser.
I'm attorney Gordon Hoiser. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call me. It's just that easy.
Call 520-9909.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. I'll be home for Christmas if only in my dream.
The hits, the misses, the pizza. The juice, the sacks, the pizza. The superstars, the super fans, the pizza. Everything you love about football is here, especially the pizza.
Up your game with an extra large 3-topping pizza for only $12. That's an extra large pizza with 10 big slices and your choice of up to 3 toppings, only $12.
Better ingredients, better pizza. PapaJohns.com.
The official pizza sponsor of the NFL.
From Southern Colorado's high-definition news leader, this is News Channel 13, where the news comes first.
Welcome back to KRDO News Channel 13 at noon. I'm John Carroll.
And I'm Raina Novini. We're following that threat in Los Angeles that closed nearly 900 schools today.
Los Angeles Unified School District said it received a threat this morning, but no specifics have been released about the threat, and it's not sure how credible it is at this time. We do know the threat was not made to a single school, that it targeted multiple schools. Los Angeles police are not in tactical alert. The FBI is involved right now. The LAPD says the school closures are out of caution. We'll keep you updated on this story as we learn more information and what the threat to the schools might be.
Well, turning your attention to the weather now, a snowy morning and afternoon in southern Colorado, making some tough travel for drivers.
KRDO News Channel 13 reporters are out on team coverage today to keep you updated with what's going on around southern Colorado. Bonnie Silkman is live in Woodland Park. Meteorologist Jay Polk is in Colorado Springs. And Storm Tracker 13's Abby Coney is in the Weather Center tracking the latest.
And we'll get to our reporters in the field in a minute. Right now I'm going to give you a live look outside from one of our Viero Wireless Neighborhood Weather Network cameras in Burlington, where Burlington also snow covered. And you can tell by the camera moving around there that looks like it might be windy there as well. Storm Tracker 13's Abby Coney joins us in the Weather Center tracking what we can expect for the rest of the afternoon. Looks like the worst of the storm might be over, Abby.
That's right. We saw some of the heavier snow earlier this morning. In fact, we do want to show you a video sent in to us in Woodland Park, and it did kind of demonstrate eastbound of Woodland Park seeing some of that snow. We'll work on that and bring it to you later on into the show. Another live view for you this time from our Mugabug Pest and Termite Control Neighborhood Weather Network camera, Highway 24 and Peterson Road. Temperatures are so cool, and when you factor in all of that wind, boy, it's really going to feel frigid out there. So make sure you have all the layers, the hat, the gloves, the jacket. I'd also bust out the snow boots. You'll need that as you're out and about. We're continuing to see some light snow falling near and along the Palmer Divide, with just spotty snowflakes elsewhere for portions of Fremont and Pueblo counties. Here's a closer glance at that snow along the Palmer Divide. Right now taking place near Castle Rock and just north of that. Near Burlington, we're getting just a line of some snow too. Again, the majority of all that snow activity has come to an end, but we'll continue to see on and off again flurries throughout the day, and we could even develop another burst of snow between 4 and 7 for the Pikes Peak region near and along the Palmer Divide. The National Weather Service is keeping in place this winter storm warning for North El Paso County, stretching up along Monument toward Castle Rock, Denver. And for Teller County, there is a winter weather advisory that's in effect. Those will continue until 2 p.m., and after that, they're expected to expire. Into the northeastern plains, we have winter storm warnings. If you're traveling towards Sterling this afternoon and general areas for the northeastern plains, use caution and just give yourself extra time and be patient on the roads. Currently in Colorado Springs, it feels just like 2 degrees with 15 degrees for that real feel value in Pueblo. Now, we are going to have much more on those overnight lows and the timing of those flurries throughout the rest of the afternoon coming up next. But first, we want to take you to team coverage reporting Bonnie Silkman is live in the city above the clouds where it is very chilly and the roads are a bit slick. How's it going, Bonnie?
Well, guys, no big surprise up here in Teller County. It is really cold and the wind is not helping. Really, that's my big takeaway from being up here in Teller County all morning. That wind is just blowing the snow around, making visibility a big problem for drivers. You can take a look at the road conditions behind me. We're right downtown in Woodland Park. You know, us Coloradans, we know what we're doing, and I haven't really seen any slide-offs. That's because people are going way, way under the speed limit and just being really extra careful out here this morning. You can see the pavement now, so that is a change from this morning. Before, we really couldn't even see the roads. If you take a look at this video, you can actually see, or you might be able to tell, that the wind has died down since earlier this morning. Again, those drifts, another problem for people, but the plows have been doing an excellent job trying to stay ahead of the storm. Some people saw at least 8 inches of snow at their homes up here in Teller County. All the patio furniture just covered with snow, and many out shoveling this morning, trying to clear the sidewalks, getting ready for people to walk around, maybe doing some holiday shopping if they're brave enough. So yes, again, things up here really windy, really cold, but beautiful. You know, the drivers might not love it, but it makes for some gorgeous photos and some beautiful scenery just in time for the holidays. Very much a winter wonderland up here in the city above the clouds. So for now, I'll toss things back to you guys. For now, reporting live in Teller County, Bonnie Silkman for KRDO News Channel 13.
All right, thank you so much, Bonnie. It's been a slow drive for commuters along I-25 today as well. Drivers in Monument had to deal with snow-packed roads this morning. Here's a look, and those strong wind gusts, as Bonnie mentioned, in Woodland Park, also a factor in Monument, creating drifting snow, lowering the visibility there. Those on the roads have mixed feelings about today's conditions.
That's why we live in Colorado.
Snow, slick, ice everywhere. These drivers out here is crazy too. I'm not from here. I don't like the way they drive out here. They're reckless.
Chain law is in effect. Commercial vehicles must have chains on Monument Hill between mile marker 154 and 167.
Now we want to take a look at I-70. The mountains are still seeing a lot of snow. It is treacherous going. It's great for the ski resorts. They're getting another hefty dose of snow. And you know, when it comes to skiing, it's all about that base. So
it is all about that base. The
snow
snow definitely helping to build up the base
keep
in
building
the ski
that
resorts.
up.
The problem is if you can even get out there.
Driver's eye view. Now this is from Woodland Park on Highway 24. Looks like headed toward the pass, and it is slick and slow going. As Bonnie mentioned, though, for the most part, the people she's seen are going well under the speed limit. That's a good thing. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, definitely a good idea there. And the snowstorm hit the north side of Colorado Springs first last night. If you drove home from work on I-25 last night, you may have run into this one. 11 cars were involved and multiple crashes happened around 6 p.m. near South Academy. We don't know yet what caused the crash, but thankfully no reports of any serious injuries.
And we want to thank all of you who shared photos with us today.
Yeah, we love to see how you're enjoying the wintry day as well. For all the kids who have snow days, I'm sure they're trying to build snowmen, maybe trying to get some sledding in if the wind is not too tough to deal with. This is an amazing shot from Hanover. Thanks to Melissa for sending this one in.
Oh, what a great snowy shot from Lorson Ranch. Erica shared this with us today. Everybody hopefully just kind of hunkering down inside. So many great photos you've shared on our Facebook page. Keep them coming. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter at KRDO News Channel 13.
And we want to send things over now to Storm Tracker 13 meteorologist Jay Polk, who's been keeping an eye on what's happening on the roads in Colorado Springs right now. Jay, tell us where you are and how the conditions are.
Well, you know, Randall, we are in the northwestern portion of Colorado Springs. This is Delmonico. It's one of the main streets that you see in the Rock Rimmon neighborhood, which is on the northwest side of town. As you look back towards Rock Rimmon, you have seen quite a bit of snow here. Only about 4 inches at my place, which is not too far from where we're standing right now. But it's the wind that's really blowing the snow around and helping to cover up these roads, even if they're freshly plowed with some new snow. Now, earlier on today, we were out and about, and we could see some of that snow that was really covering up those side streets. Those side streets, they got very snow covered, and they have stayed snow covered as we've gone through the rest of the morning into the afternoon. However, though, people are out and about here at lunchtime in Rock Rimmon, and we found one person who doesn't mind this weather at all.
Whatever weather it is. I mean, obviously I like the spring and summer the best, but you know, whatever nature gives to you, I take and try to get outside and get exercise. See you around.
Now we're even seeing what we call a Rock Rimmon traffic jam, by the way, up here in this neighborhood. About 10 deer are crossing the street about 75 feet away from where photographer Steve Miller and I are standing right now. And that's what we call a Rock Rimmon traffic jam. That's, of course, helped to make roads conditions even more hazardous, as there is still some wildlife that's crossing the road this afternoon. People are still out and about, though. This is one of the most popular places to gather in Rock Rimmon. This is the Rock Rimmon Shopping Center at the intersection of Delmonico and Rock Rimmon. And there are a lot of people out and about for their lunchtime plans. Reporting live in northwest Colorado Springs, Jay Polk. John and Randall, back to you.
All right, Jay, thank you so much. And you can see more of their photos of this storm and have complete coverage on what to expect for the rest of the afternoon on our website, krdo.com. Well, after a Texas plumber's truck ended up being used by ISIS militants, the family is now taking legal action. You may remember the images went viral on social media. As reporter Caitlin McCulley tells us, family members say they're receiving death threats because of it.
Amidst all the gunfire, bloodshed, and overall chaos in Syria right now, this truck from a Texas City plumber ended up in the center of it. This picture shows the former Mark I plumbing truck carrying heavy artillery. A terrorist group tweeted out the picture, and ever since then, the chaos in Syria hit home for this family-owned business.
His secretary was recently called an ISIS. So just not flattering things, but also some were scary, some were people, well, I'm going to come kick your you don't want to be an American, get out of here and I'll help you go.
Attorney Craig Eland filed a lawsuit on behalf of Mark I Plumbing against AutoNation on the Gulf Freeway. Eland tells me AutoNation was supposed to remove the company decal before selling it, and obviously that didn't happen.
His son started to take the decals off and was told, don't do that. You might scratch the paint. We will do it.
AutoNation resold the truck at an auction in Dallas, and someone from Turkey bought the truck and had it shipped out of the country from the port of Houston. I talked to the spokesman for AutoNation over the phone. He says their company is investigating how this happened.
We immediately sent the vehicle to auction, and the understanding was that the markings would come off the vehicle. I'm not sure where the breakdown was between AutoNation and the auction.
Eland says Mark I Plumbing has lost business because of the whole ordeal, and the employees are still afraid to come to work. They hope this lawsuit will help them recover financially and prevent something like this from happening again.
I want you to take a look at this. Some residents in Maine are up in arms this morning over a Christmas display. Up in arms today, you can see Santa Claus. He appears to be urinating on the word ISIS spelled out in lights. Even though the controversial display isn't breaking any laws, neighbors are complaining. The homeowner says he'll rearrange the lights to clear up any confusion about his anti-Islamic message.
And this Christmas display in Pennsylvania raising eyebrows. It's a Santa Claus dummy with X's over his eyes and apparently a broken neck. As you can imagine, some neighbors find this offensive. The homeowner says he never meant to upset anyone, and he is taking down the dead man in red display and off of his front porch. The First Lady spilled the beans on what she's getting President Obama for Christmas. Take a look.
All right, press, don't tell him. He's gonna get some workout stuff. It's not gonna be very interesting this year, honey, sorry.
As far as the first daughters go, Mrs. Obama says they will probably get cash, and when asked what she wants, the First Lady says Christmas pajamas and more sleep.
Hey, who doesn't want that, right?
Yeah, love to have that under the tree.
All right, let's take a look outside for you right now.
Here's a live look in Woodland Park from our Woodland Park Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center camera. A snowy sight and windy as well, only 13 degrees out there. Make sure you bundle up if you're heading out this afternoon.
American Furniture Warehouse is your holiday headquarters this season. If you haven't been to AFW lately, come in and see the largest selection of in-stock genuine leather sofas and recliners during our Home for the Holidays event. We work with our suppliers to bring you the best deals on the largest selection of furniture and accessories and pass the savings on to you. Treat yourself or that special someone to the gift of leather that will be enjoyed for years to come. The lowest prices anywhere, anytime during our Home for the Holidays event going on right now.
It was 4:30 in the morning. I was headed to work. I exited I-70 in Federal. There was a semi-truck that blocked the off-ramp, and I got into an accident. Frank Azar is the best guy in the world. He got me $360,000.
Of course I can't guarantee you $360,000 on your case. But if you're hurt in a car wreck, call me, and we'll work hard to get you every dollar you deserve.
I've seen Frank Azar's commercials for years on TV, and everything he says is true.
If you live in Colorado and don't have dental insurance, listen to this important message.
I know how important it is for my patients to maintain their dental health. When patients postpone care because they don't have a dental plan, it may affect their overall health. And putting off care could be more costly too. That's why I'm so pleased Delta Dental has plans for individuals and families designed to fit your budget, so you can get the dental care you need and prevent bigger problems later. Delta Dental has been making dental care more affordable for millions across the nation for more than 50 years.
If you don't have dental benefits, are self-employed, or on Medicare, call now for your free quote. Your dentist may already be part of our network, the largest in the nation. You'll have a choice of Delta Dental individual and family plans that cover exams, cleanings, fillings, crowns, and more. So call now.
Call 1-844-764-5313, 1-844-764-5313.
Welcome back to KRDO News Channel 13 at noon. Hope your Tuesday has been treating you well. Hopefully you've stayed indoors throughout the majority of the day. And if you're getting outside this afternoon, you'll definitely want all of the layers, as many as possible. We're only at 15 degrees from our Manitou Springs Neighborhood Weather Network camera. Winds are calm, at least at this camera location. Elsewhere, it has been very breezy to gusty. That has created some very high snow drifts, as many of you probably saw in your backyard. It's also reduced visibility due to that blowing snow. We're only seeing some spotty flurries on and off this afternoon. Here's a look at live HD Doppler radar showing a bit of that snow taking place north of Perry Park and just south of the Mile High City. And stretching out into the northeastern plains, we're also seeing just some scattered snow showers. This will be the story throughout the rest of the afternoon. Snow won't be overly widespread. Instead, it will just be kind of, isolated in nature. But between 4 to 7 p.m., we could see a burst of snow develop near along the Palmer Divide and for the Pikes Peak region. That's what SkyCast is suggesting. Not all models are getting on board with that. But just to keep you posted, we're going to be watching that. Current temperatures stay in some of the teens and the 20s, and when you factor in all of that wind, it feels even cooler. You'll definitely notice that wind as you're stepping outside. At 4 o'clock, you see some snow developing along the Palmer Divide and also areas just west of the I-25 corridor. This continues throughout the rest of the evening, but we'll start to clear things out, dry things up during the overnight hours. We'll stick with partly cloudy skies and just some scattered snow off to the high country. Lows overnight will plummet to some of the teens, and just imagine this is really going to help conditions and allow some of that snow to refreeze overnight. It will be treacherous traveling around once again later on this evening and into tomorrow morning, so I'd already planned for just giving yourself plenty of extra time. Remember, for the latest on our weather information, we've posted a storm slideshow. You can also view My HD Doppler radar and current temperatures all on your phone, KRDO.com. You can also download our app, 7-day forecast shows that we'll stick with drier conditions over the next 7 days. Temperatures tomorrow will stay cool in the low 30s, but with added sunshine, it might feel just a bit warmer. Low 20s for us on Thursday as a weak cold front passes through, with warming temperatures Friday all the way through Saturday, slightly cooler going into Sunday. In Pueblo, it's a similar story in that tomorrow's temperatures won't be all that warm. We'll only reach 38 degrees. On Thursday, we cool things down ever so slightly. with warming temperatures to come Friday into Saturday, slightly cooler Sunday into Monday. In Canyon City, we stick with a mixture of sunshine and clouds for you on Wednesday with temperatures at 37 degrees, low 30s for us on Thursday. With those westerly winds Friday and Saturday, that will really allow for temperatures to boost, reaching the upper 40s, even to the upper 50s. Flirting with the 60s. I like what I'm seeing. Finally, for Teller County, 25 is what you can expect tomorrow, with 23 on Thursday. Now in Teller County, there's the slight chance for seeing just a few isolated snow showers Thursday and Sunday. We'll watch it very carefully for you and have a few other live looks coming up next.
That's what so many people love about Colorado, these crazy snowstorms and then a nice rebound a few days later.
And then we get cleared. It'll take a while to melt all of this snow, but at least there'll be sunshine.
All right. Thanks, Abby.
The Force is officially with us. The lucky few VIP ticket holders last night got to join Hollywood heavyweights at the premiere of the newest Star Wars film. It's one of the most anticipated movies ever. ABC's Elizabeth Herr has the details.
The Force, it's calling to you.
The Force has awakened, and the first reactions to the latest film in the Star Wars franchise, phenomenal.
Incredible. It's so satisfying. It's incredible.
So great. I'm sorry.
It's so great. No, it is. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Everybody's going to love it.
These mega fans were out in full force for the star-studded Hollywood premiere. The film stars, including Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and newcomer John Boyega, also there for what could be the biggest movie opening of all time. Yes, Star Wars is back, and this installment left even those in the film in awe.
I'm a Han Solo guy. I love Han Solo. That was like a dream for me to be actually on the set working with Harrison Ford, and it's just a dream come true.
For the rest of us, The Force Awakens will be available in a record 4,100 theaters starting Thursday night. And so far, no spoilers. Official film reviews are embargoed until midnight Wednesday, and the stars on the red carpet will also stay tight-lipped.
It's hard for me to talk. Keeping my mouth shut is easy.
I have really enjoyed the secrecy.
Why?
It's been fun. I mean, it's like a power trip.
The reason we're keeping it a secret is so people can enjoy the thing. To watch it and to not know what's about to happen, amazing.
And if you happen to be a fan of no spoilers, there's an app for that. An app that you can download on your phone that will actually filter spoilers out of your social media timeline. It is called Oh, Be Quiet. Elizabeth Herr, ABC News, New York.
That's great.
Quiet. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I was worried about all the spoilers once people start seeing it and posting things, but have to download that app.
Can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Time now to check in with our news partners at KRDO News Radio.
Mike Lewis from KRDO News Radio joins us now with a guest.
And thank you very much. We've got a couple of gentlemen here, and I'd like to welcome into KRDO. We've got Tim Brookstrom and Mark Zandarski. Welcome to KRDO.
Thank you very much.
Now, we're going to talk about Jack Quinn's Running Club and an event coming up today. But before we talk about the event, what is the Running Club? What do you guys do? You run, I guess.
Yep, we're a club that's met every Tuesday for the last 9.5 years at the Jack Quinn's Pub downtown. Okay. And it's welcome to anybody, all abilities. We have folks that have finished marathons, and we have folks that walk every time, and everybody's welcome.
Well, I've been in the downtown area on Tuesdays, and I've seen all the activities. So you have a lot of people come out and run, don't you?
Yeah, I think the record is over 1,800 runners on a Tuesday night, and it's pretty common to get 1,000. Even on the coldest nights in the winter, we'll get 500, 700 people.
So it's a good way to have a little friendship and also get some exercise at the same time, too.
Sure. Exercise and build community.
Yeah. All right. Now, let's talk about the event that's coming up this evening.
Sure. Well, okay, sure, I'll take it. It's the Jack Quinn's Running Club Christmas Bash. That's what I call it. And it's going to start at 5 o'clock at City Auditorium. So it's not going to be at the pub this time. Okay. 5 o'clock, City Auditorium. It's a toy drive for Bob Talmasse Foundation, which is the old toy drive in town, and food drive for Care and Share. So bring a new toy, bring non-perishable food items, come on down, have fun. We got beer, got music, we're going to have vendors. It's just a Christmas bash for the running community, and everybody is invited.
Now, you said it's not at the pub this time. Has it been in the pub in previous times?
No, it hasn't. We've had it at other locations, but this year it's going to be, we're keeping it downtown, so it'll be at City Auditorium.
City Auditorium. It starts at 5 o'clock?
5 o'clock.
And how late do you plan on going, or just till the night winds down?
8:30.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, great. Well, thank you for doing that for the community. We know there's a need all year round, but of course we focus on it more on the holidays, and thanks for doing that and helping people out.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's our pleasure, and that's what we do.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
All right. City Auditorium, 5 o'clock. It's a great event, and it sounds like it's going to be a good time. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Mike. Here's a live look right now at our Viero Wireless Neighborhood Weather Network camera in La Junta, where one of the few places that is not snow-covered in our viewing area. Looks pretty nice. Abby has a last look at your forecast coming up.
Have you or a loved one experienced chemotherapy-related hair loss or baldness that you thought would be temporary yet appears to be permanent? A manufacturer is being investigated that is believed to have had prior knowledge of this and failed to adequately warn patients. The failure to inform patients may have deprived many of the option to choose other effective drugs without the risk of permanent baldness. Know your rights. Contact Backus and Schenker at 888-8888 or visit coloradolaw.net.
I'm Mike Zavizin with Southwest Motors. For over 20 years, our family has helped Southern Colorado with their vehicle needs.
My parents started with 12 cars and a dream. Now we have over 700 vehicles on site and online at southwestmotors.com.
It starts with listening to our customers and finding the right vehicle for every budget.
At Southwest Motors, we stand behind our cars and our customers.
At Southwest Motors, our customers are like family and growing every day. Happy holidays from Southwest Motors.
KRDO Mobile on the Go, powered by Big O Tires.
Get your degree 100% online at National American University's College of Business, Accounting, and Technology. The business world needs professionals. You need flexibility. With 100% online classes, your own laptop, phone, or tablet will offer the kind of flexibility you need to get class time when it fits your busy life. Take advantage of your own technology with National American University's online classes. Enroll today at national.edu.
Inside the biggest movie premiere ever. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. Star Wars is finally here, and we are with cast as Hollywood celebrates their big night. Then, why Bill Cosby is suing some of his accusers. We are with his attorney. Plus, Kathy Lee opens up on her first Christmas without Frank.
You think he's looking down here tonight and saying, "Well done, my love."
Yeah. Her emotional new interview. Next, ET.
Tonight at 6:30 on News Channel 13.
Welcome back. A TV interview with a shirtless jogger in Chicago is getting a lot of online love.
Sure is. A reporter caught up with Ethan Renault Sunday night as he was, as you can see, running shirtless in the rain. This is along Lake Michigan in the warm and rainy weather there. On Monday, Renault visited a local TV station and said that he's been getting so much attention online. In this video, Renault said that it was too wet to wear a shirt and that he loves to run in the rain. He also mentioned, of course, little plug-in, that he is single.
Oh boy. Well, commenters on Facebook later praised his looks and tried to get dates with him. It turns out he's from Colorado. He was set to leave Illinois on Monday. So, ladies, challenge accepted.
Coming to our
find
state.
This guy.
Uh-oh.
And I don't,
saw
by the way,
an interview with his shirt on, too.
We don't condone running without your shirt on in rainy weather. You might catch your cold.
I know we already have a couple of folks in the newsroom who already have their sights set on somehow
Where in Colorado?
Contacting him. All right, let's take you outside one last time. This right here is a view from our Century Casino Neighborhood Weather Network camera in Cripple Creek, where it is honestly very beautiful. But you can still tell we do have snowy and slick spots on our roads. Use caution as you are traveling home from work later on tonight. We could even see continued flurries on and off throughout the day. It's what we've been especially seeing near and along the Palmer Divide, north of Perry Park right now. We're continuing to see just a few flurries, with a few flurries possible for East El Paso County too.
And we'll see you back here with our next news at 4.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us.